Hello everybody. How are we doing today? Perpetual, Mick, how are you both? Yeah, the battle for first. I think Perpetual pipped you by about, I'm gonna say 30 minutes, something like that. But still, second is still good. Second's still good. How are you all doing? Sorry I'm slightly late. I was waiting on a YouTube upload to finish, and you know the deal. The old upload speeds ain't the best. But had like 2 more videos that needed to be split and uploaded last night. Left them all running, came back this morning, still running. So I don't know if YouTube had a bit of a restrictive derp in the night or what, but our videos that would normally upload overnight did not. So we back. We're going to play a bit more on it today. Apparently the launch comes out today, so we are told. And I'm hoping we'll get to jump onto it in a bit and have a nosy. Perpetual is a hacksaw. I told you, I think he's synced up with the mainframe. I think he is connected directly to my bot via some sort of cyber implant or something. I'm pretty sure that's how it works anyway. I'm not a doctor. So, Mick Fury, how are you doing today, buddy? What do you know? What do you know? Alright, I'm just going to let the colony run a little bit to begin with. Just get us back into the game. As a bit of a recap, we did all sorts last stream. It was quite a nice stream. We did a lot of tidying up. The last thing we did at the death of the stream was to put in this pinch pepper nut farm, which oh wait, it's warming up. It's getting up to temperature. Yeah, pinch pepper nut farm, so we can start farming some pinker pepper nuts. We did a lot of tidying again. We did an awful lot of collecting of our goodies. We got our hydrogen vent capped up here, so we're now getting some hydrogen off this boy, which is very good. At the moment, we're still running this off a coal gen up here. It's not ideal, don't get me wrong, but for now I'm probably just going to not worry about that. We need to get a power wire all the way up here, and I don't know if I can be asked doing that right now. We've still got a little gas reservoir in line as well, which I was going to rip out as soon as we had this built, but I think I'm going to leave it for now, just in case this pipe ever backs up for any reason. It shouldn't do, but just in case it does. What else did we do? We built ourselves an oil storage finally, so we're now collecting all of our oil from our oil biome. And we also started a little shovel ranch at the top of the base up here. Nice. Which we probably do need to get online soon, so we can get the meat and stuff out of here. That'd be good. And we also headed down here. What do we do down here? Oh yeah, we started getting all of our oil moved from down here, and we got our aquatuners online, didn't we? So we're now getting some cool water coming in off our aquatuners. So did quite a lot of stuff last stream. So I'm just going to let it run as ever for a couple of cycles, just to get us back into the game, get things tidied up. Delicious nutrient bars. And then I've got a couple of plans of things I want to do today. Assorted, how's it going? How are you, bud? Now, I did a little bit of tinkering with debug last night. And had a bit of a derp around with a few builds and a few odds and sods. Some of which I've jotted down. Some of which I'd like to do, but I don't know whether we will get to them in this base. Especially considering we're sort of waiting on the printing pod for a few things. Like, for example, I'd like to get a load more pips going. But we're kind of dependent on the pod now, which sucks. I also don't have all my guys in suits yet, so I should probably do that. Let's make a little suit station and start making some of them, because I've got 30 dupes and they ain't in suits. So let's just do this. So yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a gentle start to the stream today, and then I will start just doing some tidying and getting the base sorted a little bit more again today. Obviously, depending on when the launch comes out, it's normally around 6 to 7 PM my time, so probably like 2 or 3 hours from now. Prior, how's it going, buddy? So yeah, it depends on when the launch goes live. We'll probably jump onto it and see what's going on. But yeah, we'll go what we can get done in the meantime first. I'm gonna have to make a lot of snazzy boys. Let's get rid of you for a minute. We have 159 fibre, which isn't actually all that many. So let's start by making 20 snazzy suits. And I can probably... Have we got like a sweater somewhere that I can click on? Clothing. Cool vest. So we've currently got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 suits. So we need another 24 at the moment. So let's do that. 24. That's going to use most of our fibre. But hey ho. So that's fine. Get these done with like a 7. Alright then. So I did do a bit of tinkering with checking out whether mechanical filters still behave in the same way. And I'm kind of glad that I did. Because the design that I plan to use, it's a little bit broken. As in, it isn't working how I intended for it to work. It was letting packets through occasionally, which is very strange. My pipe's leaking. It was letting packets through occasionally. Now, I'm not sure if that's because I was Alt-Z in it in debug. But to be safe, we're going to use a slightly different design. With a valve before it, just to make sure it's fine. Why have we got overheat damage down here? What's in here? Salt. Hot salt at 101 degrees. That'll do it. That'll do it. RSPCSB. RSPB? RSPCSB. Royal Society for the Protection of Critters that Should Beg. I don't know what that is. You're not so good, to be honest. What's going on, Prior? What's the deal? Ah, shine bugs. I see. I see. Yeah, I did a bit of derping with a build last night, a shine bug build. Just because something had piqued my interest with the old liquid walls that people have been tinkering with. And I thought we'd have a quick play. Jesus. It's just the salt. Maybe I should be cooling the salt. Nah, fuck it. So, we're still waiting on this to be done. But I think this is basically plateaued now. So, I could seal it up and try and pump it. Meh. Your grandfather died today. Oh, Prior, I'm very sorry, mate. I am very, very sorry to hear that, mate. Fuck. Nah. Can we have some love in the chat for Prior? Jeez, that sucks, mate. Not a great day, mate. But your grandfather... I'm just trying to put this into perspective. He must have had a good old innings. You're my age. You're a little bit older than me, aren't you? I thought. You saw it, very pretty. That's a live chat. Is that steam turbine aquatuner build on the right of the gold volcano self-powering? No, no, Vonka. It does need a bit of additional outside power. But we're getting our cooled water and refined gold off it, so... But yeah, it does need an outside power source. It is actually connected up to the main grid. So if we look at the power wire down here, it is connected right up to the top here. These are only getting us... Well, when the volcano's fully active, which it sort of is at the minute, we're getting 400 watts, 800 watts-ish. And obviously this is taking way more than that. This one's obviously intermittent, but no, you definitely need some external power. I could set this up so that it only ran when it was at, 200 degrees in the room. Doesn't make a blind bit of difference, so I've just got them running it whatever they'll go at. 82. That's what I was wondering, mate. I'm not. I wasn't trying to, take anything away from it, but he's had a good old innings. But still, fucking sucks, mate. The lady's going through it at the minute with her granddad, so. And I've not got any grandparents anymore, so I'm very much aware of the feels, mate. So. All the best to you and your family. I hope everything's alright, Sucks. Right. This all seems to be on the line. I don't know if I can be asked to get rid of this carbon dioxide. I could force it out with a high pressure vent, but then this is always going to be overpressurized. let's just rip this out. Need a couple more bottles of oil here, and then I'll be happier to seal this up, I think. So yeah, I just wanted to get this finished before we carry on. So yeah, I've been doing a bit of tinkering with mechanical filters, and they are, well, one of the older designs that I used to use is a little bit buggy. Even with a valve before it was still doing derpy things every now and again. So we're probably going to use the conventional double bridge filter build, which does take up more space, which should work perfectly. So we'll get on that in a bit. The other thing I'd like to do is get this other hatch farm online as well. So in order to do that, we can just copy what we've got over here, pretty much. Jesus, getting this stuff over there is going to be a bit of a nightmare. But we can probably split this feed and run down here. Probably go around this just to be safe, and drop our gubbins in there, which we should be able to build pretty easily. And then getting the meat back, we go through the middle of the base. All right, let me get this in place. So I've actually started ripping all this stuff out here. I probably should have left that a bit longer, but oh well. Yeah, just do that. I think that'll be fine. You'll be able to reach most of this. Yeah. I do want to do this. So you're going to go into a line here that has a bridge there. This does not need to be an 8. We'll change that now. This could be like hot granite and different temperatures of granite, so we'll go around this. We're basically running through the inlet. Fuck. And then you can go up here somewhere. Maybe through there. Gonna be a lot of conveyors, but once it's done, it'll be lovely. And then yeah, we can split this feed then. As I say, we'll do like bridge, bridge. That should be fine. And it's coming to me, it's had to blow over, still sucks, gonna be looking for a bit. Hey, no problem at all, mate. No problem. Nah, it sucks. Right. So I'm tempted to try and pump some of this carbon dioxide out, just so we can get it done now. It'll look nicer as well, you know. So let's just do. Get rid of you for a second. And we'll try and keep things as low and chill as possible for a little while. Just I want to get all like the wild crops and stuff harvested. We're getting a massive gain in food now, but it's still not the best food. And I'd obviously like to start making some nicer eats if we can. You can't run heavy wire through walls. There's no way you should be able to run conveyor rails through walls. Nope. I'm with you. I would agree. I would very much agree. Yeah, I think this fella's going to keep overheating. Yeah, so in order to get anything done, we're going to need to do it priority 7 now. And we've got a big old order out there for conveyors. So actually, this can all stay. This can stay here. We'll just change the axis on it. We'll change how it's working. And you can bridge into there. Yeah, that should be fine. Right, yeah, let's get all this done on a 7. So yeah, I'm just going to basically be pottering around for a little bit, getting a few bits done in the base. I don't really want to invest too much time just yet, as in too much effort into any builds just yet, until we know what's going on with the launch, because I'd hate to start like some massive build now, and then we find out that, yeah, we do need to restart, because something fundamentally massive has changed in the game. So we'll, I say, we'll just sort of hang fire, play it by ear for now, and then when we know, we'll be in a better position. I'm hoping they've not... that's a bit rough. I'm hoping that there's nothing major been changed, but we'll see. We'll see. Right, got a protein to drink as ever. How's the audio levels and stuff today, by the way, guys? I was doing a bit of tinkering last night with my sound and just wanted to make sure it's all okay. Seems fine. Nice, nice, nice. We're cooking our door at the minute. Maybe I'll replace that. Otherwise it's going to keep happening. Just bang an iron one in or something. Should be fine. Yeah, we'll put a gold one in. Pretty crazy maps like lava spawning at the top of the map. Was always similar with those biomes. There's lots of different variations, Azimus. Tia Mill, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's maps with like random pockets of magma and volcanoes in them and stuff, but they're more of a map modifier, if you like. But yeah, there's loads of different variations and versions. And I dare say there's going to be a lot of custom maps as well when people start, you know, doing more modded scenarios and stuff. You're going to burn, nerd. That'll be. Yes, there's lots of variation you can do now, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. How much have we got there? 332. I'll put a little bit more in here. I shouldn't need it, but I just want it to be a really solid-looking, chunky motherfucker. I'm basically just putting a big, massive heat into the area, but that's all right. We'll do one more bottle, I think, and then we'll call it quits. How much oil have we actually got access to? Yeah, one more bottle will be fine. Getting a lot of phosphorite here. I don't know how long our polluted water is going to last, to be honest, because we don't have the biggest supply coming in. And if I remember rightly... Did we get all this pipe finished in the end? We didn't. This is our dumping water from up here. We have got like half a tank up here, but yeah, we need to get that mixed as well for the water that this gives us. Yeah, that's fine. Right, I'm probably not going to take any more dupes today again. Yeah, we'll just take a blob of oxalate, whatever. Probably not going to take any more dupes just yet, not until I've decided what I want to do in terms of like rooms and stuff. We're also still running without our mods, which is kind of upsetting. But I don't really want any crashes today if we can avoid it. Blep, blep, and blep. Actually, I might nip this bridge off for now. We can bridge some more chlorine in when we're done. Come on, get her done. Yeah, I'm going to want to move my pumps and get another pump online shortly as well. You've now used all your oil, which is fine. We'll do a little mop. And get rid of you. And yeah, these two oil reservoirs that we got together over here, I'd like to tie these together into a build. In order to do that, though, we're going to have to get rid of all of this oil down here. Now, this is a little bit warmer, but it should still be fine. And we did start running our pipe all the way over here as well. But I think I do want to carry on through the floor, so it's easy to get rid of later. So could do with getting rid of this water. What would be an easy way of doing that? Yeah, maybe we'll get rid of that, and then we can hop down here. Here, get these built. We'll do these with like an 8 so it gets done quickly. And get them done as well. Could probably build this from below. Oops. And yeah, we'll just mop that oil from the top or something, that'll be fine. And we'll head up. Let's get a little bit of petroleum collected. If possible. Yeah, ignore all these ladders and things. I've got to rip a few things out before we can get this tidied up down here, but I'd like to get that petroleum mopped. I might need to dig another tile or two, but we'll see. And yeah, we can hop over there. What ladders are these? Should have igneous kicking around. We will go to here. We'll have to dig out this stuff. A bit messy. But we'll do a little dig, like through here. So make sure that's done with a 7. This can all be done with a 5. And then this can be done with a 6. I think that'll be fine. Get that done with a 9. In fact, I may as well just blep all this together, mightn't I? Yeah, we should have access to loads of oil. I don't know why it's saying we've only got 400 kilos. Where's the liquid? Crude oil. Oh, there we go. Now this is going to continue being a problem for a little while, until the oil goes off a little bit. I might need to run a little bit of piping through this or something, because it's hot oil. And because they're standing here and pondering and stuff, it's probably just because they're building at the minute. They're standing in the oil and getting scalded. When they come to just hop through it, I think it should be fine. There we go. So that'll do. That's fine. We'll get this put in as well. And it'll be a big old juicy liquid lock. And then yeah, just bang in one of you. So we can toggle this off. I want it done now. Deep fried genetic ooze. Yum! Yes! How you doing today, Wachunga? What do you know, mate? Yeah, we need to deal with all this CO2. We've got way too much CO2 in the base. It's going to troll us, unfortunately. So we may need to set something up down here. I could maybe use some of this water for now. Too wet. I could maybe just do a little carbon skimmer down here or something. It's a little basic boy. Let's see. 2, 5. Don't skim it to store it. Well, I don't really have a massive use for it just yet. We've got a lot of CO2 stored already, so much so that I can't pump it at the minute. Got 2.5 tons in there. This is 66 kilos per tile. This is 146 kilos per tile. I'm going to get more CO2 later from petroleum gens. We're going to end up having a lot. A lot of CO2. And I said I'd kind of like to get it moved. Yeah, slickers are the ridiculous amounts, but we're producing ridiculous amounts as well. That's the thing. We're producing more than ever. And as I say, we're probably, with the lack of natural gas, we're probably going to need to use some more petroleum gens than we normally would. This is going to back up, isn't it? In theory. It shouldn't do, actually, because the pressure's going to be changing in the room. It's just going to take fucking ages. But yeah, we'll just let it do its thing. I want this to be nice and solid green. The answer is more slicksters. Well, we could do more slicksters. I've had a little bit of a play with ranching crabs as well. They output 76 kilos every time that they poop sand. Not that we'll need massive amounts of sand, but I do like the idea of feeding them all of our poop. Many poops. Banyan, how's it going, mate? Right, let's get this online. I'll do this, lay this out as well. So I've got 3 loaders. Don't know if I'll need 3 loaders. Probably will for the eggs. I also had a bit of a play with a critter killing room using wild wheezeworts. Turns out you need a lot of wild wheezeworts. So that was a bit of a no-go. This is wrong over here, isn't it? This needs to be moved. Yeah, you need a lot of wild wheezeworts. They do not pack the same punch that they used to. In fact, they are feeble. Feeble balls. Right, 3 loaders. Receptacle above. Feeble as all hell. 3 loaders. So I'll need 1 for eggs. Gonna do them all nice and flat, yeah. 1 for eggs, 1 for meat, 1 for shell. And coal. That's right, isn't it? And in the interest of symmetry, which one did I have face? Oh, yeah, I can't do this properly, can I? Fuck. Blah. Blah. I think that's how we had it. Put the extra eggs in water, maybe? Yeah, that's one of the things we can do. At the moment, we're just dumping them all out here, because I figured eventually we'd have a crab battle up here. Although we seem to have lost a couple of our crabs. They've died off. I don't know if they had a massive fight and died. This might be a terrible idea. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of eggs. We can just drown them. Or I was looking at cooling them, as I say, but it turned out you need a lot of wheezeworts. It was something like 8 wheezeworts in a small room to deal with like 2 eggs a cycle. It was not very much. Not very much at all that you could handle, which sucked. Really sucked. Yeah, the problem is I think the crabs lose this battle. There's too many. There's going to be too many hatches. Like, we're going to end up with a silly amount of eggs. So, yeah, we'll probably need a drowning room. We'll probably do it somewhere in the base. I need to sort of reappropriate this space here, so maybe this would be perfect for it. Stone hatches are pretty tough. You're damn right there. Yeah, we were going to do... So I had the idea to do some natural parks, didn't I? Some nature reserves. I think this floor here would be a good nature reserve. And we can maybe try and factor in some of the ladder up here, you know, like seal it up here or something. Don't quite know how much space this is going to be in itself. That's 90 tiles in itself. So we've got quite wide ladder shafts. But if we split this in 2, I wouldn't have enough wild plants to make it a nature reserve. Because you need 4 plants, don't you? 4 wild plants. Unless I cheesed it, which I don't really want to do, and had them planting wild planters, but... Seems a little bit dirty. But yeah, I'm thinking that's what we'll do with this space here. We'll make a nature reserve here regardless, because there's going to be a lot of through traffic here. And then we're going to make some nature reserves outside here, so that when the dupes come through in their exosuits, they go through a little park. That we can do. We just need to get into these rooms and tinker a little bit, but that's fine. This could all technically be ripped out, because this is meant to be the edge of the base here. Yeah. We'll leave that for now. Currently this is Neuro's and Prior's resting spot. Obviously Prior is only there in spirit. You could make your ladder shafts all 1 tile wider to fix it. 1 tile wider. Ladder shafts 1 tile wider. No, we need them narrower. We need to take less space. Nature reserve, 120 tiles. So you need to have the room that's the nature reserve plus the ladder shaft. There is a way of cheesing it using farming tiles. It looks a little bit dirty though. I know it was a joke, mate. As if I'm going to move the whole fucking base 1 tile. And I know it was a joke, mate. I'm just saying we need to actually get less space. When is the official release? Apparently today. Probably later on though, Sandwraith. I'd imagine within the next couple of hours. Prior escaped the colony in the end. Sort of. We dug up his grave. I'm not proud of it, but it had to be done. We dug up his grave and his body was lost in the process. It was a mistake, alright? We didn't mean to happen. Maybe it would be wise to do this. How many critters have we got over here now? 5, 9. Still a 96 room, isn't it? Yeah. Let's look at getting this online as well. So we're gonna have to rip some ladders out and change some access around here, but that's fine. So you're gonna go, and we'll rip this out as we need. And I'd definitely like this to be built now, please. Might need to rest Nerd up. He should rest when he's sleeping though, shouldn't he? He should get some health back just from sleeping, I would have thought. There we go. So we've got rid of that little bit of petroleum now. I don't think there's any more down here. We've got this all cleaned out. This has now been done. We could do this bit as well. And this bit, I guess. Uh-oh. Are they sitting in my oil? Why are they just chilling in here? We're going to need to cool this oil down. It's too hot. We're going to need to cool this oil a little bit. That looks good to me. So now what we can do is just put in a bit more chlorine and rip out all this crap. Should be fine. Automation. Lovely. And these could be like a 7 or something. Just to get them harvested. Don't stand in the oil. It's too hot. You make yours 4 wide usually. Yeah, It depends how much hopping you want in your base. I normally allow for 3 wide so that I can do a ladder, a fire pole, and later leave space for plastic tubes. But we've done them in the past, so we've made them like 5 and 4 and stuff as well. But it kind of depends on the aesthetics you're going for in your base, really. Like hopping does slow them down a little bit when they're hopping from a ladder to something. If they're running over the top of it, they can just skip across it and it doesn't really make much of a difference. But right, I feel like I was doing something else down here as well. Yeah, I'll turn this off because that's probably pretty much all the chlorine we're going to need. A little bit more in here and that should be done. Game still hasn't launched yet. Not yet, Ivandel. It should be shortly. We may need a suit down here. Shit. Shit. Oh, Nerd's actually going to get downed. Get out of there, you crazy bastard. Let's get him on a med bed. Nerd, you son of a bitch. Where are you? Where is the nerd boy? Have I gone past him? There he is, right at the top. So this is going to be a problem. It shouldn't be an issue when they're just skipping through it. It's when they stand there like a knobhead and cook themselves that's a problem. Okay then. This should all be able to make its way in there, and then we'll just rip all these pipes and stuff out. We can just rip this out now, actually. We'll just go into the room. This is a pipe that we've sort of hijacked, so we'll need to put this back to how it's meant to be. And this chlorine I do not have a use for yet, so we'll just leave it like that. Probably get by with just a tall gas lock. Yeah, I wanted it to sort of not be gas. I wanted it to be and liquid. And hot liquid. Later on we can do a different type of liquid lock, but for now this is fine. They'll be alright, as I say, as long as they don't ponder in the oil. Cool, cool, cool. Such the steam geyser you have on the left. Steam geyser. Up here. Steam geyser. Wobbly goth dildos will fix the problem later. Not really. The problem with wobbly goth dildos, patent pending, is that they transfer the heat really badly. Like, as in, they will transfer heat rapidly into nearby tiles. Yeah, steam turbine on top, with a little bit of liquid cooling behind the turbine just to keep it cool, and then the water just goes straight into the base. Basically. Yeah. Alright. This is fine. Did I take phosphorite out of here? I hope I did. Agriculture. Doesn't look like I did. Idiot. So make sure that's not in there because I want it to stay in here. And these should be sweep only anyway, I think, aren't they? Yeah. So that's fine. We'll let them get on with these conveyor rails because we can't really do much with this hatch ranch until they've done that, so that's okay. And let's just make sure you are copied to both of these, and then we can get rid of you. So again, there's going to be a sweeper only row, isn't there? So, and we'll just use a bit of lead for that. Cool the oil with hydrogen passing by. Yeah, maybe we'll do something like that. I mean, the room's going to get warm, but we've probably got something nearby I can run behind it. I'll have a look in a second. There's probably already a liquid going by there because there's a lot of liquid pipes nearby, and I'll just do a little detour and cool the liquid off. The problem is we're trying to keep the chlorine warm. It shouldn't really matter, as I say. Ultimately, once the dupes aren't building there, it should be fine. Yeah, I'll take the little poker shell, boy. Once they're no longer building there, and as I say, not stood doing stuff in the oil, they'll just pass through and it'll be fine. So So yeah, for those of you that might have joined a little bit late, we're basically just tootling along for now until we get more idea of what's going on with the launch. So what I don't want to do is get too invested in anything just yet, and then they roll out the launch and we have to restart or something. So I'm just kind of hanging fire for now, tidying up some things that we should have tidied up. Alright. So yeah, let's see what we've got nearby. So we've got some polluted water that we could do a little loop through here if we wanted. The chlorine shouldn't transfer the temperature very much. So let's do that. Where does this wetter go? Where's this polluted? Oh, this is going down to here. Okay. Yeah, that'd be super easy. So it's this back one here, isn't it? Let's just nip one of these off a second. What time zone do they usually roll out at? Well, they're in Canada, so I think our time it's normally like, if I remember rightly, back when we started the streams like at 7 PM, it used to be between 6 and 7 PM they'd go live. Obviously we start our streams a bit earlier nowadays, so I think it's about 6 or 7 PM. But we'll see. Like that's you know, GMT our time. A bit of granite maybe. That'll do. That's dirty, but it'll do. Just a little loop. The water's going to be sat here mostly, especially when it's dormant down here. And this boy's dormant. Like now. I want to do live reactions to Brothgar's vids. What? What do you mean? Live reactions to Brothgar's vids. Oh, we can't do this tile at the minute. Right, so that'll just do its thing. We've got this water here that we could do with getting rid of, but we can't really get rid of it now. They've got a little low priority job down here. I would also like to get some of this dug out if we can, so that we can maybe get this piping in a bit easier in a bit. Bang. Just get this done. We can rip these ladders out easily, can't we? Just get this tidied. You can be removed. You can be removed. And let's nip out this this pipe. Deconstruct liquid pipes with a 7. There we go. Do you use ceramic? We use ceramic for some things. I don't use it for a lot of stuff. A lot of things that are just moving. Yeah, this is no good. This isn't going to work. A lot of things that we've got that are just moving. Yeah, I've changed my mind about this already. You know, things like relatively warm water. I'm not going to use ceramic for that. We just use igneous as a rule. I use igneous for most of my piping, unless I've got something ridiculously hot coming through the base. Yeah, it has to be something super, super toasty hot. I've connected these fucking pipes up now like an idiot. But yeah, we use ceramic for a lot of stuff in like space, and I normally avoid using insulate, so when we come to do like liquid hydrogen, liquid oxygen, we normally use ceramic for that sort of stuff as well. Normally seems okay. Let's just dump some wetter out of here. Just let some water move through this pipe here. Yeah, the slush water is probably going to be moving a lot more often. And if it does enter this and it's too warm, it'll just leave. It's a dirty way of doing it. It should move more often. I'll only have to cool this down once. Yeah, these are going to like 50-50 split for a while. Usually use slicksters as a primary food source. I don't really consider slicks as food all that much, to be honest. I rarely use them for food specifically, but we are going to have quite a few in this map probably, so we should get a bit of meat out of them. Are you called Ginger? Because here in Asia there is none. Yeah, people call me Ginger. I don't know if I am. Well, I've got a ginger beard. That's the thing. I've got a big red beard. But my hair isn't really ginger. Not really. And like my chest hair's black. I don't know. It's weird. I'm what you would call mottled, or in denial. I have a few different colours going on. I like my beard. My beard's got four different colours, 5 different colours. I've got black, red, brown, white. So I've started getting some really white hairs in my beard. Like my beard's just all sorts of colours. So you have one of the 2 traits required to be a person with red hair. Well, I'm pale skinned as well, you see. So red pubes confirmed. No! No! I'm a good boy down there. Clean as a whistle. Yeah, if I use this slush water, I do run the risk of it warming up and then being too warm for things like this. But it would just bypass. And same over here, it just bypass. It's very clunky, but once this is cooled down, it'll stay cool for a very long time, so no pressure. I guess it's you would because you're auto mod. That's what it's there for. Yeah, we're gonna slowly warm up some of this water. With it being granite pipe, and it shouldn't really make too much difference, but I've now just made a shitload of mess down here for no reason. Really. You have auburn hair as well. We see this thing. If I said the word auburn, everybody go meh. You're just trying not to say ginger. But no, yeah, it's all different colours. Just make sure we don't miss any derpy little bits. Alright then, so we're currently at 74.7. We'll try and cool this off a little bit, as I say. It won't really do much until these packets start moving. I would hope that this doesn't get too toasty, but yeah, it's fine for now. It's fine for now. So, how are they getting on with some of the stuff? We're still waiting on building this. I could just give them another piece of ladder here to try and speed this up. The oil only has to cool a few degrees anyway. It doesn't have to cool at all. I'm only just doing it so it looks nice when we do the temperature overlay, to be honest. It doesn't really have to cool anything. Why are you... What's your problem? Oh, it's too warm in here. I've gone above the max temp. That blows. When as you want to see black hair, it's lovely to see some red hair. Oh. So just in the range where it scolds them. It won't scold them at all, as I say, providing they keep moving. It's when they stand here and do building work, because I have lots of pipes and stuff here. They're removing pipes and doing odds and sods. Is this water too hot? It is a little bit too hot. Might just need to fix that up here. If you are above, I'm wasting a bit of heat off this, but we'll say if you're above 83, that should be fine. Likewise, disabled, yeah, 83. So I need this to be manageable for my peppers. It's good. Basically, this is my source of hot water for my peppers. So we want to make sure this one's the same as well. 83. That should be fine. Cool, cool, cool. Ginger has nothing to do with hair colour. It's only a system. A symptom of not having a soul. Bastards. Bastards. How dare you? I have a lovely soul. It too is red-haired. Bastards! Race. Yeah, this isn't even powered over here, so it's probably a little bit cool for our boys. We've got quite a few die off as well by the looks of it. Why are you scalding down here? You shouldn't be scalding. Yeah, it sucks we've got a bit too hot, but yeah, it'll be alright. You guys are jerks. Right. So we can get to all this. This might be tricky. But we should be able to get to all of that in theory. We can get to all this. They're going to build all this. I do need to do something about the carbon dioxide. I could just bang a pump down here with a filter for now. One sec. Hey, Ubergrix, how are you, buddy? How the devil goes it? Yeah. I think we'll put a pump down here somewhere. Ivendell, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you. Let's just do a little bit of this. This is technically going to be the middle, but we'll have like a gantry across here. This is technically not going to exist. We need to fix our access over here, but we'll do that when we expand this room out. And we need to get rid of all this water. But what we'll do this. We'll get rid of all this. I'll do this with quite high priority, just to get it done. And we'll slap a pump down, and we'll do a little mechanical filter into here. We'll make it priority as well. I only watch live play video games, but Ben's the kind of guy you could call to help you move your house, and you wouldn't have to pay him. Of course. That's what you do for mates and stuff. On the same token, if I ever move house, I know who to call. That's how it works. Swings and roundabouts. No? Only me? I fucking hate moving. I absolutely hate moving. It's one of the worst. It's one of the worst first world problems, moving house. Yeah, I need to deal with all this shit as well. Oh, I don't want to move all this water. Is it germy and stinky? No, it's not actually. It's clean water. I've got to move it. Should we start moving it now? So, I'd end up wanting salt water coming back over here. I mean, it's cold. I could use it for something as well. There's a bit of polluted water. Let's bang a pump in here. We've got a pipe already in place that can go up here. I think we'd be hard pressed to find any sane person that can honestly say they enjoy moving. Well, there are some people out there that do like the idea of, you know, compartmentalising their lives and packing everything up all organised and starting fresh. I bet there's people out there that are obsessed with moving. I bet there are. They're the same people that are obsessed with, like, car boot sales. So they can buy more shit to store their shit in. Because they haven't got enough shit. I'm pretty sure that's a George Carlin bit. About houses. You've got to have another house. Because you got more shit. Now you need a bigger house to store more shit. And so on and so on and so on. Pretty sure. If that's going to keep happening, I'm definitely going to actively cool that oil a bit more. Just get it done. Do you call those hoarders here in the States? The normal cost for helping someone move is beer and pizza. It's not a bad deal though, is it really? And you know, it's the old many hands make light work. Why the hell not? Let's just do this with a single boy. No, we'll do it with two. Do 2 pumps. We'll have them come over to here. You can bridge into there. No, actually, we should probably bridge this in a bit differently. Give me that. Give me that. Yeah, we'll do that. Just to give us more chance at merging packets. And then we'll go to a little valve and a boop. Aluminium? Don't think I want to use aluminium. What are you being? Steel? Steel pumps? No. Oh, this isn't going to be symmetrical ultimately, is it? I might leave this for a second as we build a bit more of this floor. Hold on. Because I'd like it to sort of fill... Though it'd probably end up being over here. Meh. We will extend this out a little bit more. How big is this room meant to be again? So it's a 16 internal, which is going to be to there. So you need to be there. Which is why this ladder is exactly in the wrong place. And we'll just give them some access back. There. I want this done now. There we go. Lovely. So much water down here. That did not need to be a gold amalgam pump, but okay. So, we do have a pipe chilling just here. Probably going to want the coal polluted water to go over this way. Don't have any power nearby. Like all these circuits basically tapped. I remember we were tinkering last stream, weren't we? Putting a few more transformers in on both sides. So we put like one down here for this stuff. One over here that was relieving a bit of pressure over here. And then we've got one spare one, but I don't really want to run that all the way down here. I might just put a coal jet in for this, just to get it running. Yeah. This is currently way overloaded, but I think that's because of these things that we're not actually using all the time. Shit, snazzy suits. I forgot. Snazzy suit. Oh, it's going to take ages. Bobek, you're welcome. Cryptic, you're welcome. Death of Barney. Domain. Dunk. Fucking suit should be in here. We should be able to equip stuff in here. Select hat, select outfit. That'd be great. We could select it in here. Fuck, I don't know how many I got up to. I'm gonna guess that. Ephesian. Ellipsis. Herminator. Lumbo. Very good. Madison Rose. Gino. Ooh. Such suit. Old Rabid Stonesters. Ribworm. Rockman. Shane the best guy. Alright, let's do them first. The launch version actually gone live. No, not yet, Sora. It'll be today. Hopefully within the next couple of hours. Coin, how's it going, buddy? The pumps are steel. Yes. The transformer without a battery, the wires will not overload, even over to gay. A transformer without a battery, the wires will not overload, even over 2K. What are you talking about? Sorry, Eamon. Don't wait till you have 30 to do it once. Shut up, Bullweef. Shut up. It's fine. They're done. We're there. No problem. Could have sworn we've done lurking already. Stine. Fuck, how many did I just do? That one? Terrella. We've just got Whisper Cloutier left. Very good. Yeah, it's not exactly a big job, guys. Come on. We've done already. Just got these last few to do. Still no doubt do once I've had a sleep. See what sweet goodies we can get. A bit of lime, I'll take it. Transform, prevent the wires from overloading. Are you sure? Are you sure? That doesn't sound right to me. At least you don't have to lock them in a room with a suit now to make them put it on. No, they seem to do it as like the highest priority. They fixed it by making them drop what they're doing and instantly put it on. Which is fine, I guess. Right. So I don't remember who's left, but I know we've got Whisper Cloutier. I think he's our last one, but I don't know which suit's not been assigned yet. Alright then, so this is the layout of the room. We'll leave this open as the last thing. We're going to need access on this side, aren't we, so that they can get inside. So let's do it with nice ladders. Let's not skimp on the ladders for this bit. And these are going to go... This is sealed up now. We're going to have to let this open in a minute to try and get rid of this, all this wetter. This is real dirty. Too much water. This can just be like a 7 or something. Come on, you bastards. Patch is live. Okay, let's have a nosy. Thank you. Let's have a look-see. I don't see it, Meretix. At least I don't see it on the patch notes page. Are you trolling? Troll? Troll? I'm going to give you a little 10-minute for that. I'm going to give you a little 10 minutes. Okay. Steam's updating something. Right. I'm still going to give you a little 10 minutes. You deserve it. You got my hopes up. Boom. Right. So, let's go. Wait. Free Cadbury's timeout. You damn right. You damn right. I made a decision. I weighed up the consequences and I thought, you know what? I don't see it. It might be a minute away, but still. It's got me all excited. Right, and so now this is done, I can sort of lay out what I want to do. Put you in there. Get rid of these. Just a little bit of tidying down here. Just why not? Right. Are they still scalding up here? Where are they scalding? I'm wondering if it's like they're moving the salt that's too hot or something. The salt's 130 degrees, which probably needs to be remedied. I should probably try and cool the salt. My oil's cooled down enough now, so it shouldn't really bother them. But my room's cooling because of it, which is the problem. Yeah, I may end up changing this around a little bit. Because these vents can go, can't they? Although I think the sweepers have to go here in order to reach everything. 500 M is the release, I think. 500 M? What's that? Live if you didn't notice. Yeah, people have just been saying this, but I don't see it. It's not in the patch notes. They've not done a forum thread on it. I don't see it. It says launched. Let's go try. Let's do a little save. Drop your salt next to your gold will or chilies. Yeah, I don't really want to, because that's not going to be there for longer. I'll probably end up dropping it in some liquid somewhere. Maybe we could use it to like melt some, like cool off some water and melt some ice or something. Right, let's just go to this a sec. Let's do a quick Steam restart. Let's see what Steam's saying. Downloads. Nothing. Let's just restart Steam. Hee hee hee. 545 meg download. Oh, it's 500 meg, I see. Hope to change the privacy key behind, so you're going to be salty. Let's have a look, see what's going on. Alright, I'm sorry for the 10-minute timeout, but you deserved it. You were premature, and we can't tolerate any sort of premature behaviour around here. We just can't do it. Silent, can't you press the little arrow to make it download now? Can't you like bump it to the top of your priority list or something? There was a download now button. Yeah, there you go. LU 35633 I'm a ball bag apparently. At least you own up to it, mate. There's a lot of people out there that don't own up to being a ball bag.